Now, by the time this airs, I would have already spoken about it in a live on Sunday. I know for a fact I probably would have. But I guess this will probably be a refresher for those of you who haven't attended the live or haven't reviewed it. But let's just talk about rational thought here, because it's just something that came to mind. Now, you guys know that the hustle is real. It's real for me. It's always been real for me because I pay attention to current events. I pay attention to the constant state of our economy. And anyone who's out here in the real world, whether you do have a 40-hour gig, our economy is not stable. And if you do have a 40-hour gig and your bills are paid on time, you still have your guard up because our economy is not stable. So you have to watch what you got going on. You have to watch your hustle at all times. If you're not watching your hustle, then you're just in a position of vulnerability. And I hate to say that, to sound negative, but the truth is the truth. I come across people I talk to, whether they counsel with me or whether they're in my friends or family. Everybody's making changes financially due to this economy. And it's just the way it is. Somebody has had to tighten their belt buckle or make some kind of changes that were unexpected, and some people weren't prepared to deal with it. Some folks are struggling, some people have prospered. But either way, there have been some changes. And that involved some adjustments in their finances, whether they've increased or decreased. So their mindset has had to change. With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and say what I had to say. I'm going to let you guys go. The people that are out here that are doing the bad hustle, and there are numerous types of bad hustles, and one in particular is this financial scam thing. You might have been able to scam people as far as trying to trick them with these little scams, these financial scams, as I can show you how to flip this money, and I can show you how to do this little business opportunity, and you've got people wasting their time trying to do these things, and they're in these dire situations. They're not taking the bullshit no more. Okay? You sit up here and you get on these websites and you're doing these seminars and you're doing these talks trying to convince people, especially if you're doing it and they're taking their money. See, back in the day, you were able to make a whole lot of money lying to people about these opportunities, knowing full and damn well they're not going to make any money. You were able to do it before. But see, we're living in a different time now. You see people that are getting pissed off, beyond pissed off. They're killing people because they don't have a job. You see homeless people that are shooting up people. They are stabbing people. You see people that just lost their job. They're not just going somewhere and curling up and crying. They're going out and they're taking it out on other people. They're taking it out on innocent people. They're taking lives because they're pissed off because their money ain't right. And here you scammers are over here on social media, YouTube and Instagram and Facebook and everything else. You trying to promote these fake hacks and fake websites and fake business plans, trying to tell people how to make money when you got people out here struggling. Now, I know what it's like to have to worry about rent at the last minute and you one step from getting evicted. I know what it's like not to have a job and have to worry about where your next meal is coming from. I know what it's like to have to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to make it to work the next day because you ain't got no bus fare. I know what it's like. I never been to the point where I wanted to take away anybody's life, because by the grace of the Spirit, I've been able to have someone help me at the last minute. But there's some people out there, they're at their wits' end. And you guys out here have been making millions, and some of them thousands and millions of dollars off of people's vulnerabilities for a long time. And you've been living high on the hog, giving desperate people false information, people who are trying to do their best to try to make it. And you sitting up here preying on their vulnerabilities and giving them all these little fake hacks and make all these thousands of dollars in one day and hundreds of dollars in 1 minute and all this old foolishness, knowing full and darn well people are desperate. And you think it's funny because you've been making all this money for a short period of time. But I'm going to tell you something. These people are getting pissed off because I've seen a few videos on YouTube and I've seen some of these DMs that are being sent to me. And I report y'all asses. I do. I report y'all asses to the social medias. When I see your video is jacked up, or if I see that your email or your DM is inappropriate, I report you. I have no hesitation in doing that, because that's not right. You got people out here that are really struggling, you know, and you made all this money and everything, and you think it's funny, and it's not funny at all. And what I'm doing is I'm doing you a favor, because I'm looking in the comments of a lot of these videos and these people are pissed off. And I'm telling you right now, they're not happy. So don't be surprised if it's a situation where you wind up on the news and you're a casualty. And I'm not saying this as a threat or anything like that. But I've seen some very inflammatory remarks from some people. I've seen people call you out for a scam and call you everything but a child of God. It's not funny. So if you're one of these people that's doing this, I suggest that you go ahead and take the videos down, take down the messages, take down everything. And with a little bit of money that you have, whatever content that you have is good, keep it up. Because it's a matter of time before they're going to shut your page down. They're going to shut down your content. Because it's not funny. People are very, very amped up right now. What used to work a couple years ago is not working now. Not too long ago, there was a gentleman on the news who lost his job and stabbed people, random people, and took lives of people on the street because he just lost his job. It's not funny. And by the time this airs, it's going to be somebody else. And for those of you who are upset because of the scam, I understand that you're upset because of the scam, but don't let it drive you to commit a crime and take somebody else's life. It's just a scam. I'm sorry, but there are people that are like this that are out there. We can't stop them. The only thing that we could do is we could report them, and that'll be one less person to worry about. But don't do something that's going to put you behind bars, because understand this. If you can sit there and you can take your money out of your paycheck every single week, money that you need, and some of you are doing this, unfortunately, and you can go buy them lottery tickets knowing that you got a snail's chance in hell of getting that money, you can't turn around and you can get mad at somebody who's trying to run a scam, because you got just as much chance of getting that money as you do the lottery. I'm just saying this to say this. A lot of these people are getting away with what they're getting away with because people are too vulnerable. And again, I know what it's like to be in a desperate mindset where you just grasping at anything because you're trying to do the best you can. I know that mindset. Been there many times. But you people that are out here that are doing it, you are really taking a risk now. People aren't taking it anymore.